I step into the hall of burning mirrors in silence, and my reflection fractures into 1,000 shards of glowing bronze. Each shard returns a different version of myself: prince, usurper, martyr. I feel the hidden blade's weight against my skin, heat entwined with fear. The air reeks of burning oil and ancient scrolls. I wonder, who among this palace's shadows drapes themselves in the veil of betrayal, poised to pierce me with words as sharp as blades? It is the dead of night, and only lone torches light the dark jade corridors. Li Mei walks at my side, fist tight around her concealed dagger, eyes alert beneath her black silk hood. Kale Ren guards the doors, sword held loosely but gaze unwavering. In recent days, we exposed poisoning plots, unmasked General Su Yun, and dismantled the Scarlet Moon cult. Still, a new veil is rising. Rumors claim that Han Chiu, the vizier, harbors secret pacts with southern factions. Summoned to the shadowed Lotus Courtyard, I received a scroll sealed with the Phoenix Council's emblem. The prophecy speaks of a rebirth of the air in blood and shadow. If it's a trap, I will be vulnerable. If I ignore it, I risk losing the last fragment of legitimacy I have left. Between fractured alliances and ancient secrets, I must discover who truly controls these veils of lies. Li Mei uncovers, hidden beneath the crimson rug of the throne hall, a scroll redolent with aged incense. I break the seal with the tip of my blade and read, in bold calligraphy: "Gather at dawn in the shadowed Lotus Courtyard. Bring the Valerian seal. The prophecy will be sealed with blood." My stomach twists. These words echo verses from ancient legend, but the handwriting, it is unmistakably Han Chiu's. I turn to Kale Ren, who examines the emblem in the scroll's corner. It belongs to the Phoenix Council itself. "He wants me unconscious, surrounded by enemies," Kale Ren murmurs. "Or dead, so the seal passes into the wrong hands," Li Mei adds, watching the torches flicker. The dilemma tightens. To attend is to risk a deadly ambush in an open courtyard. To refuse brands the Empire with suspicion of weakness and treason. And the southern factions demand this proof to maintain their loyalty. The veil of lies closes around us. Han Chiu, both tutor and traitor, manipulates prophecy to designate a new heir. The seal's weight sears my fingers like living embers. I must unmask the vizier, but first, I have to confront the shadows he has summoned. I bolt through onyx corridors, Li Mei and Kale ran close behind. Every locked door and silent hallway reminds me of the imminent danger. The echo of armor and enemy whispers fills the air, urging me to speed up. In moments, we reach the stone staircase descending to the shadowed Lotus Courtyard, where guardian statues loom, silently vigilant. As I step onto the final tread, the ground quakes with a deep rumble, and the torches extinguish in a sudden flash.
Quick tip to level up your experience. Read Manhwas and light novels for free. Listen to epic audiobooks. Watch unlimited anime. Play cloud games with no console. And stream the best anime soundtracks. Check the description now and grab your free trials.
Darkness is torn apart by the glare of self-igniting lanterns in the courtyard. The full moon breaks through clouds, revealing ruined lotus statues, their stone petals shattered. At the center, upon a black marble pedestal, lies the Valerian seal, but not in my hands. Han Chiu holds it aloft, his silver mask reflecting the moonlight. First, I see masked Phoenix Council guards forming a circle, threatening any movement toward the seal. Second, Han Chiu removes his mask, revealing battle-worn scars and eyes aflame with contained fury. This seal alone is not enough. To restore order, I need the three seals, mine, Zhao Jian's, and Zhao Xian's. Only then will the Empire be reborn. Third, Li Mei steps forward with dagger raised, but hesitates at the desperation in his gaze. "You intend to raise another dynasty with false prophecies," she accuses. Han Chiu lowers the seal, hand trembling. "I do what the crown demands. If we do not wield this power, the Empire will sink into chaos. You do not understand the magnitude of the sacrifice." Tension crackles. Han Chiu, traitor or martyr, has manipulated the hopes of many. The truth shatters into even more veils. His goal may be salvation or tyranny. Beyond these veils of lies, I glimpse a greater council, ancient, unbreakable, ready to emerge from the past. As I ponder, Kai Ying, the heir of the exiled clan, leaps onto the pedestal in silver-gray silk. She raises the Eclipse Diary, the ancestral tome that speaks of 4 seals, not 3. You ignore the 4th, the Moon Dragon Veil. Without it, any pact is hollow. My blood runs cold. Han Chiu, even in his fervor, has been deceived by an incomplete prophecy. The board of lies expands. There are now more seals, more prophets, more conspiracies. If the veil falls into the wrong hands, the entire empire will be held captive in an eternal age of shadows. The conflict is redefined. It is not enough to confront the vizier. We must thwart the fulfillment of these forgotten prophecies. I whisper to Li Mei and Kael Ren. Retrieve the Moon Dragon Veil before Kai Ying uses it against us. Li Mei grips an opal dagger, voice steady. I will not allow new chains of prophecy. Kael Ren clasps the Valerian seal in his fist, blade gleaming. We will protect the seal and the throne, no matter the cost. We chart a secret route. Kai Ying has departed for the ruins of the ancient throne, where the veil lies beneath the ashes of old emperors. If she completes the ritual, the prophecies will be set in stone. We have only hours before the greater veil eclipses the sun. Rain lashes the Jade Palace in silver shards as we reach the hidden hatch in the northeast wall. I feel the echo of our footsteps on the stone floor, carrying the weight of ancestral coronations. I descend with Li Mei and Kael Ren down a winding corridor where faulty torches cast trembling shadows on walls carved with forgotten runes. At the tunnel's end, a ruined temple opens before us. Marble pillars crushed by time, faded carvings of extinct dragons, and broken thrones bearing the burden of ages. In the center lies the Moon Dragon Veil, a translucent fabric shimmering with liquid silver scales. Between cracked arches, Kai Ying awaits us at a side altar, the Eclipse Diary suspended in her pale hands. Her green eyes blaze wildly as she intones the forbidden verse. Under the eclipse, seals and blood unite, until the veil cloaks the ancestral throne. With each syllable, the runes on the walls quake and a sibilant whisper fills the air. I feel the jade ring pulse, as if awakening to the looming battle. Li Mei lunges in a single breath, her opal dagger raised, but corrupted shadows rise from the carvings, draconic specters of ethereal bone and eyes aflame. Kael Ren lifts his makeshift shield, bracing the Valerian seal's blade against the first charging wraith. Violet energy thrums around us, attempting to shatter our defenses. No! I shout, sensing the ancestral fire surge through my veins. I raise the staff slung across my back, and the ancient jade scroll clasped in its head begins to glow. I channel the draconic flame. An incandescent wave rips through the sanctuary, incinerating spectral chains and shredding the living runes into ruby sparks. The roar that follows echoes like contained thunder. Li Mei dives into the gap my magic tore open, her blade slicing the veil with feline precision. The fabric tears into dancing sparks that turn the temple into a crimson dawn. Startled, Kai Ying falters, and Kael Ren seizes the moment. He charges her and strikes true, bringing her to her knees. The temple shudders in its final gasp. Pillars crack, carvings collapse, and the ceiling caves in with a blinding flare. When the dust settles, the veil lies in silvery ash and the Valerian seal gleams pure in Kael Ren's hand. Kai Ying lifts her rain-soaked, tear-streaked face, her voice trembling. You have destroyed the prophecies, but at the cost of unraveling destiny itself. I feel the cold steel of the staff under my palm as I stretch out my arm. We will forge a future free of veils and lies. The temple will burn in one last blaze, but we emerge together through the collapsing corridor, exhausted, marked by victory, aware that every step to this point was the price we paid for the power to choose our own fate. We return to the main courtyard as the rain subsides at dawn. Li Mei and Kael Ren are exhausted, yet triumphant smiles light their faces. We hold the Valerian seal beneath the pale morning light. Then a messenger bursts in, ashen-faced and shackled. Prince Zhao Wei, imperial orders have arrived. The trial of flames will be held at dusk. The heir who survives will claim the throne. My chest thrums with anticipation and dread. The trial of flames is the ultimate test of courage, granting absolute power to the one who passes through fire without yielding to fear. I glance at Li Mei, loyalty and respect in her eyes. Kael Ren tightens his fist, blade ready. As the sun crests the horizon, I feel destiny's weight and the draconic flame pulse anew within me. By day's end, only one heir will emerge, and the throne will be reborn through fire and honor, or fall into the ashes of lies undone.
Did you enjoy the video? Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. This helps us know which stories you love most and which ones we should prioritize in future productions. Your support is essential for us to keep bringing you the best manhwa content every day. See you in the next episode.